Now, journaling is where you're going to label your album page. You're going to tell the story, or you're going to give the date and who they are. Now, it can be as simple as this page where there's a little tag and it says Brothers and Sisters 2009. This page has a label that has been computer journaled and drawn with the help of a template that just talks about cowgirls. So we'll back up so you can see this whole page. So that's very minimal journaling, I will certainly admit. So you can do it that way, or you can also go into telling the story. And that's what I think is absolutely wonderful about scrapbooking and truly sets it apart. In this case, it's the story that he said when he and his wife met, and then we'll see the story that she said about when they met. And so it is a more substantial journaling. It's been computer journaled, so just typed on the computer, printed out, and then as you can see, it's been added next to the photograph. So that's a great way to do it. Now, many of us, myself included, hate our handwriting. If you are one of those blessed with very beautiful handwriting, well, that will work well for you. But do the journaling if you can, because it is easy to forget. You may not forget the people in the photographs, but you might forget when it was taken or where or what happened. Now, another way that you can journal is with something called alphabet tiles. And in this case, the alphabet tile is spelling out the word wish. So when you wish upon a star. So that's another way. There are books that come with alphabet tiles in them to coordinate with the papers, as this one has been done. There's also a CD that has alphabet tiles. So that's a way that you can also do the journaling. Now, another way is to do the computer journaling on a label, a pre-purchased piece, like this one. Now, the way that that's done, okay, so you need to kind of follow me here, is that you will computer journal, so you'll write what you want to say, you're going to run it through your printer, and then you're going to hold that printed sheet up to a light, maybe a window, and place a label on top of it, because you want to make sure that the words, the way you've written, will fit on the label. So when they do, you may have to print it a couple of times, then take the still printed piece, lightly tape or glue your label to it and run it back through your printer. That's how we get computer journaling onto our embellishments. So there's one with the label, and then another label is done down here. Again, it could be handwriting, it could be computer journaled also. It's also fun to take some other kinds of things and write on them, and this is written directly onto this doily. And we're seeing lots of lace and doilies coming into scrapbooking, and that's very fun to use. Now, you can also do some stamping. Okay, what a face, Pete. Now, that's been done with the use of stamps like this. They go onto an acrylic block, and we do have a whole section of Stamping 101 to kind of give you some more information. Now, the other way that you can use stamps is a journaling stamp. And this is going to give you all the lines. It gives you also, things like this swirl and some other fun things like that arrow. So that's another way that you can do journaling. And here is yet again another example of using the stamps. Now, there are some other journaling tools, and I have two of them here. One is a book that's called Scrapbooking Recipes for Journaling. And this is a wonderful reference because every single page gives you another idea. Now, in this case, and I've just opened this randomly, it says, now that I'm a grandpa, this is what I can do. I can wear suspenders, I can tell old jokes, I can have an excuse to buy big boy toys. There's another one, now that I am 4, here are all the things that I can do. Or now that I'm 16, here are some other things. So it just gives you lots and lots of ways to journal and ideas for journaling, kind of like the he said, she said. That came out of this book too. Another tool is a template. And this template is like that stamp. Let's see if you can see this, in that it's got some brackets, it's got lines, it has a circle, fun that do some journaling in a circle. It's got wavy lines, it's got a tag. So lots of options for doing journaling, and I just do want to encourage you to please do journaling on your scrapbook pages.